Online students, please confirm in the chat box. Am I audible? Okay. See here. In previous session, we discussed about collections. So in the collections, very clearly we discussed about bulk collect. Now we need to discuss about bulk bind, but listen, one important announcement, listen, sir. Important announcement, listen. Just a minute. Uh, See, one important announcement. Listen. Yesterday, very clearly we discussed about bulk collect in associative array. Bulk collect we have said. Next, we need to discuss about bulk bind, and we need to discuss about nested table and VRA. These topics left in the collections. But if I explain now, this topic will be finished within 15 minutes. Okay, after that, only 1 hour 15 minutes will be there. Okay, so in less time, I cannot cover that next topic working with the LOBs. Working with LOBs, I cannot cover in the less time. So that is why in today's session, I want to talk about working with LOBs. Collections topic is not over. Please notice that collections topic is not over. We need to discuss some more topics in the collections. But today, let me cover this working with LOBs. For this, complete entire session is required. After completion of this, definitely I cover this bulk bind, okay, nested table and VRA. No need to bother about it. Definitely I covered them. But in the next session, I talk about them. So whether collections topic will be finished, PLSQL will be finished. So working with LOBs we are discussing now. So session is important. If you don't listen, you cannot understand today's session. So pay attention, listen carefully. Okay, just a minute. Okay, what is LOB? LOB stands for large object. LOB stands for large object. Large object means you can understand like multimedia object. LOB stands for large object. Large object means understand like multimedia object. Multimedia object means images, audios, videos, okay, documents like Word file, Excel file, etc. So I want to maintain these things. So to maintain images, audios, videos, documents, to maintain these things, we can use two data types. Those are binary related data types. First one is B file. Second one is BLOB. These two data types are used to maintain multimedia objects. These two data types are used to maintain multimedia objects. If we want to maintain multimedia object path, listen sir, if I use multimedia object term or large object term, understand that that may be image or audio or video. So if you want to maintain multimedia object path, go for B file. If you want to store multimedia object in table, go for BLOB. If you want to store multimedia object path, B file. If you want to store multimedia object in table, BLOB. So this is the purpose. First is about B file now. B file. So this B file is used to maintain multimedia objects path. It is used to maintain multimedia objects path. To maintain the path, we use it. That's it, sir. For example, I'm creating one table. Table name is EMP1. Employee number, employee name, that employee's photo. Here I want to maintain image path. So to maintain image path, use the data type B5. Suppose assume that image is there in the D drive, in the photos folder. The D drive in the photos folder. Okay, there is one image is there. Observe, sir, in my computer. See here, in the D drive, in the photos folder, there is one image is there. This is the image. Larry Ellison, founder of Oracle company. Larry Ellison. This image. This image is in the D drive in the photos folder. In the D drive in the photos folder, this image stored here. That image path I want to maintain now. This is my requirement. So to maintain the path, go for B file. This file name is ellison.jpg. So this image path I want to maintain here. So like this, 1001 employee, Ellison. Is it that image path? So like this, I want to maintain the path. D drive, photos folder, ellison.jpg. Now this is database. In the database, EMP1 table is there. In the database, EMP1 table is there. In the database, EMP1 table is there. Means in the database, we are maintaining path only. Where image is stored? Out of the database. In the operating system directories. So if anything is out of the database, that is not secured one. Suppose if anyone deleting this image, maintaining this path waste or not? No security. Once again, I'm telling. To maintain image path, we use B file data type. This is database. In the database, EMP1 table is there. I am maintaining listen.jpg image path I am maintaining. Image stored in the D drive photos folder. Image stored out of the database. Image stored out of the database. In the database, we are maintaining path here. If anyone deleting this image, now maintaining this path is waste now. We lose the data, sir. We lose the data. Problem. So it is not that much secured one. It is not secured one. If anything is out of the database, that is not secure. So because of here, this image stored out of the database. So this is large object, LOB or multimedia object. So it can be also called as external large object. PLOB can be also called as external large object. So generally we will not maintain path like this. If we maintain path, others can know the path. So generally we will not maintain path like this. So to provide little bit security for the path, we use one function, B file name, to maintain image path, to maintain multimedia object path. To maintain multimedia object path, we use B file name function. B file name function. To maintain the path, we use B file name function. How to use it? See the syntax of B file name. B file name. First argument is directory name. Sorry, not directory name, directory object. Second argument is file name. File name. Now in this second argument, we know now. What's the file name, sir? Listen.jpg. But what is this directory object? This we have to understand now. Directory object means, understand that it is alias name. Directory object is alias name. Means another name. It is alias name to, it is alias name for specific folder path. So specific folder path alias name. In this example, a D drive photos folder is there. For D drive photos folder, I am creating directory object D1. D1 is the directory object. This is another name for which folder? In the D drive photos folder is there. For D drive photos folder, this D1 is another name. So wherever I use D1, Oracle understands that D drive photos folder. Wherever I use D1, Oracle understands that D drive photos folder. So this D1 is called directory object. Directory object means another name, alias name, another name for specific folder path. For D drive photos folder, another name is what? D1. Like this. So to provide little bit security for this path, okay, we are using B file name. B file name. First argument is directory object. Directory object name is D1. D1 means D drive photos folder. File name listen.jpg. Now combination of first argument and second argument becomes one image path. What is this D1? D1 means directory object name. That is name. That is another name of D drive photos folder. File name is what? listen.jpg. Combination of first argument and second argument is becoming image path. Observe. So this is a way of maintaining path. The point to understand here is to maintain image path, take the help of b file name. Second argument, file name. This we know. This first one we need to learn here. Directory object. What is directory object? It is another name for specific folder path. For D drive photos folder, another name is D1. That another name I am calling as what? Directory object. Are you understanding, sir? That's it. How to do this one? I want to show practically now. Observe. But before that, we have to know how to create the directory object. Creating directory object. Who creates it? DBA creates it. So that is why we have to log in as DBA now. See the syntax here. How to create directory object object. First we have to log in as system. So first we have to log in as system. Okay. Then first let me write the syntax here. Login as system. Then see the syntax here. How to create it? Create directory. Directory object name. As for which folder path you are giving that name. That folder path. So for this folder path, this is another name. For example, I'm writing like this, D drive photos folder. For D drive photos folder, another name I'm giving as D1. D1 is directory object name. For which folder? D drive photos folder. For D drive photos folder, I'm giving another name as D1. This is the way of creating directory object. Example, first login as DBA. Login as DBA means login as system user. Create the directory object. How to create? Create directory object name D1 as D drive photos folder. For D drive photos folder, we are giving another name as D1. That's it. Directory object created. So wherever I use D1, Oracle understands D drive photos. Then login as our batch user now. Login as our batch user. Our batch user is C hashes batch2. Create this table now. How to create the table you already know. Create this table. How to create this table you already know. Tell me, sir. Create table EMP1. Employee number of 4. E-name. Market of 10. E-photo. Third column, which data type, sir? B file. Table created. Insert the record now. Insert into which table? MP1. Values. What are the values? 1001. Ellison is the employee name. To store image path, take the help of B file name. First argument is directory object D1. Just now we created directory object D1. D1 means D drive photos folder. File name. File name is listen.jpg. Listen.jpg. Okay. Listen.jpg. Right. Simple. Table created. Record. This is image path. Let me show up to here. To save this data, commit. To open and see the table data, select star from EMP1. That's it, sir. Did you get some ideas, sir? Now, first we have to create directory object. Directory object means for specific folder path, another name. For D drive photos folder, I want to give another name as D1. D1 means D drive photos folder. So for specific folder path, if we want to give another name, we use directory object concept. Who creates it? DBA creates it. Now log in as DBA now first. Open SQL plus. Log in as DBA. Okay. Now, if any my previous directory object name D1 is there, I'm dropping that one. See, I'm creating new directory object observe. How to create directory object, sir? Create directory object name D1 as for which folder? D drive photos folder. For D drive photos folder, we are creating another name as D1. Directory object created, observe, sir. DBA role is over. Now login as our batch user. C hashes batch 2 PM Naresh IT. Now see here, we logged in as our batch user, observe. As this user, I want to create the table EMP1 now. Now, as C hashes batch 2 PM user, as DBA, we have to create this directory object, sir. Already we created as DBA. Directory object is ready. Just now we created directory object. Now create this table now. Observe. This is the table EMP1. Copy this. See here, table created. EMP1 table created. Insert the record now. Insert into which table? EMP1 values. Which values? 1001 listen. Okay, image path. B file name. Directory object D1. Directory object D1. Okay, file name listen.jpg. Commit. Open and see the table data now. Select star from MP1. See here. Let me set line size 3000. Observe. Select star from MP1. Observe, sir. We are maintaining image path. Observe. D1 means what, sir? D drive photos folder. Very good. File name is what? Okay. Combination of first argument and second argument becoming image path or not? That's it. This is a way of maintaining image path, sir. Okay. So can we see image in the SQL plus, sir? We are using which software here? SQL plus. So can we see image in the SQL plus, sir? No. Then how to see image, sir? So generally, we take the help of front-end application, UA, front-end application, user interface. Okay. These user interfaces are providing image controls. User interfaces are web form. So to see the image, take the help of front-end application. They are providing image control to us. So on this image control, okay, this image binary data should be loaded. Then we can see the image. So to see the image, take the help of front-end application. Can we see in the SQL plus? No, impossible. In the initial class, I covered this point. Like SQL plus, companies use which software, sir? Companies use which software? SQL developer. We are using SQL plus. Generally, companies use which software? SQL developer. Okay, SQL Plus is convenient for learning. Okay, so that is why we discussed on SQL Plus. Generally, companies use SQL developer for quick application development. There you can see the image. In SQL developer, you can see the image. In SQL Plus, we cannot see because the SQL developer GUI. Okay, in SQL developer, I'm showing up the just I'm proving that that is a listen image. To prove that, I'm opening a SQL developer now. Is it in my computer or not? I'm checking SQL developer. It is there. Installing it is very easy. You download zip file, extract zip file. I downloaded SQL developer software, extracted that zip file. Extracting zip file is software installation. Observe, I'm opening SQL developer. Observe, sir. Just like to develop Java programs, we are using Eclipse, IntelliJ. Many IDs are there. Like that, like SQL plus SQL developer is one ID for developing SQL queries, PL SQL programs. Observe now. I'm logging as our batch user now. Our batch username is just like SQL plus is asking username and password. This SQL developer is also asking username and password. Okay, I'm giving our batch username as C ## batch 2 PM. Password is Naresh IT. Password is Naresh IT. See our batch username and password. Just like SQL plus is asking username password. This SQL developer is also asking username and password. Okay, connected to server here. Loading. See GUI environment. Loading database objects. See, if you want to see tables information, expand it. These are the tables we created. Observe. These many tables we created. So like this, GUI 2 options will be there. Okay, these are the procedures we created. Addition, square, update, salary lines. GUI. Okay, now here, I want to open our table data, select star from EMP1. Execute it, execute. See here, B file name, observe, today we created. Double click on this path. One icon we are getting, observe. Click on this icon. See here. So, do you want to download image? It is asking. Do you want to see image? It is asking. If you want to see image, check this checkbox. So, what is the file name? listen.jpg. Observe. See here, where it is stored? The D1. D1 is the directory object. D1. Directory object name. D1 means D drive photos folder. Check this checkbox image. We are seeing the image now. Okay. Non-exist directory or file access it is selling. So directory object not identified it is. So generally image will be displayed there. Windows or SQL plus C ## batch 2 PM password is Naresh IT. Okay. Set page size 200, line size 200. Clear this. Select. I'm setting line size as 3000. Select star from EMP1. So this is the image path. Now come to here. I'm disconnecting. Again, I am connecting as C ## batch 2 PM. Okay, let me try. If it is not coming, leave it. Just we can see the image here. Okay, connected. Okay, now show user. Who is the current user I'm checking? Okay, C hash bash to PM only. Select star from EMP1. Execute this. Observe now. This is the path. B file name. Path. Click on it. Okay. Not identifying. Okay. So generally image will be displayed there, sir. Okay. It is not displaying. Leave it. So this is the way of maintaining image path. Next. Second one. B file topic is over, sir. Did you understand the purpose of B file? To maintain image path, we use it. Online students, please confirm. Is it clear about B file? Here we are maintaining image path here. Next. BLOB. BLOB. BLOB stands for, you already know, binary large object. It is used to maintain. It is used to maintain multimedia objects in table. It is used to maintain multimedia object, means image or audio or video in table. To store image in table, we use it. Okay, it is used to store multimedia object in table. See one example here. For example, table name is EMP2, EMP2, employee number, employee name, and employee photo. Here we want to store image in the table here. So use the data type PLOB. PLOB data type we are using. This is D drive, photos folder. D drive, photos folder. File name is listen.jpg. For us, this is image. But for computer, this is binary data. Understand this point, sir. For us, this is image. But for computer, this is binary data like this 10110 like this. For us, this is image. But for computer, this is binary data. So image binary data stored in the file actually. See here. I'm opening D drive. Fresh I'm opening D drive. In the D drive, photos folder is there. Observe. I'm in D drive. This one folder is there, photos. In this listen.jpg image is there. I'm opening image. Observe now. So this is image. For us, this is image. But for computer, this is binary data. For us, this is image. But for computer, this is binary data. Like this. Zeros and ones. For us, this is image. But for computer, this is binary data. Like this, if 8 bits are there, we say that as one byte. You already know this one. 0 is called bit, 1 is called bit. Like this, if 8 bits are there, that is called what's that? 1 byte. Like this, how many bytes memory occupied by this image? Check here, right click on file, properties, check how many bytes are there in the image. Observe here, these many bytes are there. 59 lakhs, 59 lakhs, 21,042 bytes. Means 5 MB plus. This is the size. So I already told 0 is called a bit, 1 is called a bit. Like this, if 8 bits are there, if 8 bits are there, okay, we are saying that as if 8 bits are there like this, we are saying this as 1 byte. Like this, how many bytes are there? 59 lakh 21,042 bytes are there in the LSN image. This is LSN image size. These many bytes are there. Okay, means into 8, these many bits are there in the image. 59 lakhs 21,042 into 8. Those many bits are there. Those many zeros and ones are there. That is binary file. For us, this is image. But for a computer, this is binary data. For us, this is image. But for computer, this is binary data, zeros and ones. So like this, how many bytes are there? Okay, these many bytes are there. Properties. Let me check the image size. 59 lakh 21,042 bytes. So this is image size. These many bytes are there, sir, in this image. So like this zeros and ones. For us, this is image, but for computer, this binary data. Like this, how many bytes are there? 59 lakhs 21,042 bytes are there. So this is the image size. These many bytes we want to store in the table now. 1001. Name is Ellison. That image binary data we want to store here like this. Understand now? This is database. In the database, in the EMP2 table, this Ellison image binary data stored means image stored in the database. If anyone deleting this image, no problem. Image stored safely in the database. We will not lose the data. Okay. So that is why it is secured one. When you are comparing with B file, it is secured one. In the B file, that is meaning path only. If anyone is deleting this image, observe in the B file, we are maintaining path only. This is path. If anyone deleting this image, maintaining path is waste now. We are losing this data. But here, this image binary data means image stored safely in the database. If anyone deleting this image, no problem. We will not lose the data. Image stored safely in the database. How to do this one? For this, we need to write separate PLSQL programs, sir. If you don't listen, you cannot understand this one. Pay attention, listen carefully. Now, BLOB, I want to show practically. If you don't listen, you cannot understand. Create this EMP2 table now. Create a table EMP2. First column, employee number, number of 4. Second column, e-name, worker 2 after. Third column, e-photo. Declare it as BLOB data type. Table created. Insert the record now. Insert the record. Insert into Which table? EMP2. Values. Values. Okay. See here. So employee ID 1001. Employee name Elisa. Here e-photo, third column BLOB type. So for storing image, we have to write separate PLSQL program. So as of now, I want to store null here. So to insert null in the BLOB, call one function empty underscore BLOB. What is this empty underscore BLOB? It is a function to insert null in the BLOB type. We use it. So empty underscore BLOB inserts null. Null will be inserted in the third column. This is a way of inserting null in the BLOB type. Generally in the string, if you want to insert null, empty single quotes. In the number, if you want to insert null, use null keyword. In the BLOB type, if you want to insert null, empty underscore BLOB. Null will be inserted. Now here we have to update the image now. So to update the image, define one procedure. Define procedure to update image. So to update the photo, now we have to write one procedure now. So user wants to call like this for updating the image. Update photo. Update photo. Which employee photo you want to update? Pass that employee ID as argument. With which photo? If pass file name as the argument. So this is procedure calls. Understand now? Till here, once again, I'm repeating. Observe. We are discussing about BLOB data type. So using this, we can store image in the table. So here, this image binary data stored safely in the database. For us, this is image, but for computer, this is binary data. Like this, how many bytes are there? 59 lakhs, 21,042 bytes are there in this image. So these many bytes means into 8 bits. Those many bits we have to store here. This is our requirement. So for this, first create the table. Insert the record. Here insert null as of now. To insert null in the BLOB type, empty underscore BLOB. We are creating EMP2 table. Created. Insert the record. So here ePhoto value is null. This is the way of inserting null in the BLOB type. This one inserts null. Empty single quotes means inserts null in the character type. Empty underscore BLOB means in the BLOB type inserts null. So now image value is null now. This ePhoto value is null now. There we have to update the image. For updating image, we are defining one procedure like this. How to define the procedure? Observe now. Create or replace procedure. Procedure name. Update photo. Capture employee number. Data type. Capture path, image path. Okay. Or file name. P underscore file name. Data type. Varchar2. Red is or S. Begin. End. Semicolon. Slash. Now, listen carefully. So P underscore employee number value is 1001. Okay. P underscore F name value is listen.jpg. Okay. Now what we have to do now? Listen. To hold this image path, this is listen image, sir. This listen image path I want to maintain. So to hold this image path, I'm taking one variable, yes, sir. S is the variable. Which data type? B file data type. Because I want to maintain image path here. Okay. How to maintain image path? You already know. B file name function we have to use. So this one only I'm doing. Observe here. S. S. S I am declaring as B file data type. Why I'm taking this to hold image path. Hold image path now. In the S, I'm holding image path now. How to hold image path? B file name. First argument is directory object name. Second argument is file name. listen.jpg. So that listen.jpg file name is in the p underscore f name. P underscore f name value is listen.jpg only. That's it. So in the S we are holding listen image path. Next, create another variable t. S means understand like source. T means understand like target. BLOB type. Understand now what happens? Because of these two declarations, S will be created, T will be created. This is S, this is T. In the S, we are storing listen image path. So S is holding listen image path. Listen image path it is method. So S has image path. T, as of now, T value null. Okay. Now, I want to initialize T now. Current ePhoto value I want to select. So in the table, current ePhoto value is as of now null only. This current ePhoto value I want to select, copy into T. Understand this point. This is EMP2 table. As of now, table created like this. As of now, table created like this. This ePhoto value is null now. So this T we want to initialize with this one. Current ePhoto value I want to take in the T. So what we are right now? Select. What we are selecting? ePhoto. Copy into which variable? T. From which table we are selecting? EMP2. Which employee? Where employee number equals to P underscore employee number like this. Just current ePhoto value it is taking, storing in the T. Because after getting image in the T, okay, again that should store in this location. That is why it is doing like this. Okay. Now current ePhoto value we are taking in the T. Now T value as of now it is null. Okay. And whenever we are updating, if anyone is accessing this record, security problems will occur or concurrency problems will occur. So log this record. So to log this record, we write for update. For update, we write for update. For update means logs the record. Okay. So to log the record, we are writing like select current ePhoto value, copy into T. So ePhoto is BLOB type. So to hold BLOB type value, BLOB type variable is required. So that is why we're taking T as the BLOB type. From which table? EMP2. Where employee number equals to P underscore employee number. This P underscore employee number. It's 1001. I want to log this record. So to log this record, we are writing for update. For update means logs the record. Okay, understand this now. Because of these two declarations, two variables created. One is S, another one is T. Listen image. Understand, like S means listen image path. S means listen image. S means understand like listen image. Wherever I use S, understand that listen image. T value, current T photo value we are selecting, copying into T means null. And we are locking this record which we are going to update. This record is locked now. Okay. Here record is locked now. It locks the record. Locks the record. Okay. To hold image path, I am taking S, sir. In the S, I am holding listen image. T value as of now null. Current E photo value we are selecting, copying into T. So current E photo value null. So T value will be also null. The record which we are going to update, that record will be locked now. Others cannot access this record now. So to lock the record, what we are writing here? For update. Now what we have to do now? What is our requirement? Open this image now. Open this listen image. Listen image means S. S means listen image, sir. S means listen image. S means listen image. So S image we have to open now. So to open the image, there is one package is there. DBMS underscore LOB package is there. In this open procedure is there. Open. Which file we want to open? S. S file we are opening. In which mode? Read mode. Because what is our requirement now? Read this image binary data. Write into T. Like this. This is our requirement now. That is why we have to open this file in the read mode now. So read image binary data, store in the T, sir. Now T has image now. This T image update here. Using update command, T image update here. So we get that image binary data here. That's it, simple. So open listen file. What we have to do now? Open this listen file. Means S file. In which mode? Read mode. Because we want to read this image binary data and we want to write into T here. Now T has image now. This T is T has image. That image update in the table. This is our requirement. So to open this image like this, open this image in read mode. For that, what I'm writing? DBMS underscore LO beta to open. File name is S. S means listen image. Open it in read mode. To open in read mode, write like this. DBMS underscore LO beta LOB underscore read only. Like this we write. So now listen image open. S image open. In which mode? Read mode. Ready to read now. Find that S image size now. Because how many bytes we want to read, we have to estimate. So find image size. How to find image size? In the DBMS underscore LOB package, there is one function is there. Get length. Get length of S. Listen image path we are finding. So here we are opening image in read mode. Opens image in read mode. Here we are finding image path. Sorry, image size. That image size I am holding in one variable, length variable. Length variable. So this length variable has image size. Declare length variable here. Length variable number type. Length variable I am declaring. Now here finding image size here. What is the image size? Observe. 59 lakh 21,042 bytes. This is image size. This is image size. Now length value is this value. So these many number of bytes we have to read now from S file. Write into T. So to read the data and to write into T, we have one ready-made procedure is there in the dbms underscore LOB package. The procedure name is load from file. From where you want to read S. Where you want to write the T. How many number of bytes you want to read? Length. That's it. Length number of bytes it reads now. 59 lakh 21,042 bytes it reads from S file, LSN file, writes into T. Now T has image, sir. In the T we got image binary data. 59 lakhs plus binary data we got here. The T. Now T has image now. That image update in the table now. To update in the table, write like this. Update in which table? EMP2. Set. Which column value we want to modify? E photo. What is the E photo value? T. T has image. Where employee number equals to P underscore employee number. So image saved now. Image updated here. So here we got image now. In the table, we got image. So now image is stored in the EMP2 table. So image updated here. That's image. So we got image in the table. We're saving that action. Finally display message as dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. Image saved in table. Image saved in table. Finally, to close this one, we are writing dbms underscore lob dot close. Which file we want to close? This file. That's it. So if anyone is not understanding, for them, once again I am explaining, sir. Try to understand here. Code is over. Once again I am repeating. Pay attention, listen carefully. We are discussing about online students. Pay attention, listen carefully. I'm explaining one more time. We are discussing about BLOB. Why we are using it? It is used to store multimedia object in table. Image I want to store in the table. For this purpose, we use BLOB. How to do this one? First, create this table now. Create EMP2 table. Table created. Insert null in the BLOB data type. Empty underscore BLOB. It is inserting null here. Okay. Now table has null now. Okay. This e photo value is null, sir. E photo value is null. So here we have to update the image now. Image binary data we have to store here. So to update the image, we are defining this procedure now. So this is procedure call. Call like this. Which employee photo you want to update? 1001. With which file? Listen, not repeating. Call like this. So to hold the image path, S. To hold image binary data, T. To hold the image path, S. B file holds image path. To hold the image binary data, BLOB. Two variables created. Length variable also created here. Length. Length holds image size. To hold image size, length. This length variable holds image size. Understand now? Just variables created. Okay. Understand this code now? P file name D1 P underscore F name. P underscore F name value is listen. So file name is listen.jpg. D1. D1 means D drive photos folder. Means this is listen image path now. So S is holding listen image path. S means listen image. So listen image path stored in the S. So wherever I use S, Oracle understands listen image. Observe now, current e-photo value we are selecting. Current e-photo value null it is selecting. Copy into T and log this record. So to log the record, we are writing for update. Because of for update, it logs the record. Others cannot access it now. Concurrent actions will be controlled here. Next, open this image now. dbms underscore lob dot open. Open procedure I am calling, sir. Which file we are opening? Listen image. S means listen image. Listen image we are opening in which mode? Read only mode. So image opened in read mode, sir. This listen image. S means listen image. Listen image opened in read mode. Ready to read now. Here it is finding image size. Get length of S. S means listen image. Listen image size it is finding. Listen image size is 59 lakhs 21,042. So that value we are storing in the length variable. So now length variable value is 59 lakhs 21,042. We are finding image length there. Understand here? Here we are opening image in the read mode. Image open, ready to read. How many number of bytes you want to read? To estimate that, find image size. Now here observe length number of bytes means 59 lakhs plus bytes. 59 lakhs plus bytes. It reads from where? S file. From S file, 59 lakhs plus bytes, it reads. Writes into T. T has image now. We got image in the T. Update here. How to write update command? You already know. Update emp to set ePhoto equals to T. So T has image binary data that is updated here. That T has image binary data. Okay, this image binary data stored here. So T has image, update here using update command like this. So image updated. Save that action. Display message as image saved in table. So image binary data we are maintaining here. Image stored safely in the table now. Did you get some idea, sir? How to use BLOB? Oh. Once again, I'm telling, listen. Here we are opening S image. S image means listen image. In which mode? Read mode. So understand here. Listen image open. In which mode? Read mode. Ready to read now. Okay. Get length of S. This image size it finds. So image size is 59 lakhs. 21,043. Image size we are getting. Okay. Now understand this one now. Load from file. Length number of bytes it reads, sir. Length value is 59 lakhs. 21,043. 42. Means these many bytes it reads from S file. S means a listen file. So from a listen file, 59 lakhs 21,042 bytes it reads. 1011 like this. 59 lakhs 21,042 bytes are there. Those bytes it reads, writes into T. So from S file, it is reading binary data, writing into T. So length number of bytes means 59 lakhs plus. Length number of bytes means 59 lakhs plus bytes. It is reading from where? S file. Writing into T. So this S image binary data, it is reading, writing into T. Now T has image now. Is this point clear? T has image now. This image we have to update here. So write update command. We are updating with T here. T has image. If anyone is not understanding, once again I am telling, listen. So if you get some idea, enough, sir. How to use BLOB, if you get some idea, enough. See here, once again I'm telling, listen. So if you want to store image in the table, we are using BLOB. Create table like this, third column, e-photo, BLOB. Here we are inserting null. Here we are inserting null. Empty underscore BLOB means we are inserting null here. E-photo value is null. Okay, here we have to update the photo. To update the photo, we are defining this update photo procedure. Understand now? So this is procedure call P underscore employee number value 1001. P underscore F name value listen.jpg. Remember that. Okay. Come to here. In the S it is holding listen image path. D1 means read drive photos folder. P underscore F name value is listen.jpg. So S is holding listen image path. S holds listen image path. S means understand that listen image. Wherever if I use S, Oracle understands that is listen image. Okay, understand now? Because of this select command, current T photo value it selects, copies into T, and this record will be locked. Others cannot access this record until updation is finished. So lock is compulsory. Otherwise, others may update this ename, others may update this employee number problem. Sometimes this updation may take several minutes also. That is why record must be locked. To lock the record, I'm writing for update. So this record is locked now. Current T photo value selected, copied into T. So T value is null. Record is locked here. Others cannot access it. Next, observe here. Open procedure we are calling. Which file it is opening? S file. S file means which file, sir? Listen photo. Listen auto photo. It opens. In which mode? Read. Read mode. So now this photo opened. Photo opened. Listen image opened. In which mode? Read mode. Here it is finding. Get length is finding. Image size. So image size is 59 lakhs. 59 lakhs. So in the length variable, we got image size. So what happens here? Length number of bytes it reads from S file, writes into T. So 59 lakhs bytes it reads here. So this from S file, 59 lakh bytes it reads. 10110010 like this. 15 lakhs bytes are there. It is reading, writing into T. So in the T it is writing like this. So which one is playing important role here? Load from file procedure. 59 lakhs bytes it is reading from S file, listen file, writing into T. T has image now. Are you understanding? Now T has image now. That image we have to update here. So here we have to update that T image. So now T has image binary data. T has image binary data. So with this update command, we are updating that image. So e photo equals to T. In the EMP2, e photo value equals to T means 1001011 we are getting like this binary data. Like this 59 lakh bytes storing in the table now. So image stored safely in the table now. Image updated now. Save this action. Display messages. Image saved. Close this. opened file. Opened file S file, closed by close procedure. Closed. Is it clear, sir? Did you get some idea? Online students, please confirm. Did you get some idea? Online students, please all of you confirm in the chat box. Did you get some idea, sir? 3 times I explained for understanding purpose. Okay, very good, very good. Let me execute this one now. First, create this EMP2 table. Copy this. Observe. EMP2 table I am creating, sir. Observe. EMP2 table create. Observe, sir. Table created. Third column, e photo, BLOB data type. Insert null in the third column. Write this insert command like this. Insert into EMP2 values. Insert command I am copying. Observe. Okay, just a minute. So, uh, huh? Empty typing mistake is there, right? So empty typing mistake is there. Empty underscore below. Record inserted. Observe. Open and see the table data now. Select star from EMP2. Third value is null. Observe, sir. To insert null in the third column, we are calling the function empty underscore below. Here we have to update the photo. To update the photo, we defined this code. This procedure we defined. This procedure code I want to place there. So first let me copy this code. Okay. I'm copying this code in one new file. Okay, observe now. So here, to hold the image path S, to hold image binary data T, to hold image size length. In the S we are holding listen image path. Here we are locking the record which we are going to update. Next here we are opening a listen image in read mode. A listen image size we are finding. Okay, those many number of bytes, 59 lakhs number of bytes we are reading from S image, writing into T. T has image now. The image we are updating in the table. Finally display the message. So this is the procedure code. I'm saving this. Okay, with the name demo.sql. File name is demo.sql. In the D drive batch 2pm folder, I'm saving it with the name demo.sql. Compile it now at the rate d:/ batch 2pm / demo.sql. See here. Okay, and some errors are there, sir. Maybe some typing mistakes may be there. Let me check. Edit. Oh, sorry. How to see the errors? Okay, B file name typing mistake is there. Observe, sir. In the 8th line. Let me correct it. B file name typing mistake is there. I'm correcting this one. Save it. One more time. Compile it. At the rate path. See here. Procedure create. Observe. Now open and see the table data. Select star from table name EMP2. As of now, ePhoto value null. Observe. Here we have to update the image now. So to update the image, call this update photo procedure. Call this update photo procedure now. How to call the procedure? Execute. Which procedure we want to call? Update photo. What is the employee number? 1001. What is the file name? Listen.jpg. Okay. So to see the output, first we need to set server output on. Otherwise, it will not show output. Set server output on. Call the procedure now. Execute. Which procedure? Update photo. Update photo procedure. Where call. Which employee photo we want to update? 1001. With which file name? listen.jpg. Bracket close, semicolon. Observe now, procedure called. Okay, some error it is giving, sir. Say, dbms underscore LOB. non-existent directory or file open, something error it is giving. Just a minute. System. Naresh, I think. Sorry. Naresh. Drop directory D1. Fresh I'm creating. Create directory D1. Create directory D1 as with the path here. D drive photos folder. Directory object created. The problem here is I forgot to give one permission, sir. So we have to give read write permission to that user, sir. That is why our B file also not worked, sir. Okay, I forgot to give one permission, sir. What is that one? Grant read permission, write permission on directory D1 to whom C hashes batch 2 PM. I forgot to do this step, sir. I'm sorry for this. Okay, how to create the directory object, right? Like this. Create directory. What is the directory object name? D1 as D drive photos folder. Observe now. Grant which permission? Read permission, write permission. On which directory? D1. To whom? C hash batch 2 PM. What is the meaning of this one? The C hash batch 2 PM user can write data into D1, means in the D drive photos folder. This batch 2 PM user can write data into it and he can read data. Now we want to read binary data from this file. So he has no permission for reading. So this permission is compulsory. Otherwise it will not work. So this step I forgot, sir. So because of this reason only, B file also not worked there. Okay. So in the notes very clearly I mentioned every point, sir. Okay. This is the way of creating directory object. Create directory object name as D drive photos folder. For D drive photos folder, D1 is another name. Directory object created. On this D1 directory object, give permission to C hash batch 2. Allow him to write data into it. Allow him to read data from it. So because of this permission is not there, is unable to read data from that location. So grant this permission now. Grant read write on directory D1. To whom C hashes batch 2 PM. Now batch 2 PM person got read permission, write permission. Did you understand this command, sir? This batch 2 PM user can write data into D1 and he can read data from D1. That permission we are granting. Now directory object is ready now. Okay. Now fresh. Observe now. Here. See here. I am calling the procedure now. Okay. Observe here. What it is selling? Image saved in table. Image saved in table or not? Check here. Select star from EMP2. Image binary data we got. Observe, sir. This is hexadecimal format, sir. If it is showing in ones and zeros, it becomes lengthy. So this binary data, it is showing in hexadecimal format. This binary data, image binary data, it is showing in hexadecimal format. This is image, sir. Okay, how can we identify this is that image only? Right, like this. Select length of e photo, length of e photo from EMP2. Observe the size, sir. Select. Observe the size here. Observe 59 lakhs 21,042 bytes are there. Here 59 lakhs 21,042 bytes are there. Image size I am finding here. Observe length of e photo. Or otherwise, in SQL developer also you can see. Let me show in SQL developer now. Now it works now. I'm opening SQL developer. In SQL developer, oh sorry, I'm sorry. Login is our batch user now. It asks username and password. Login is our batch user. Okay, C hash hash batch 2P. C hash hash batch 2P. Password is Naresh IT. Naresh IT. Okay. Observe now. Connecting. Connected. Observe. Select star from. Select star from EMP2. Execute this one. This BLOB data type. Observe. Double click on it. Showing icon. Observe. Click on icon. See here. It's showing like this. Image size 59 lakhs 21,042. Okay. So if you want to download it, you can download. To see the image, view as image. Okay, it's showing image. Observe now. This is the image. This is listen image only. See here, listen image or not? Like this, you can see the image in the SQL developer. So generally in real time, to see this image, we take the help of UI. Okay, that user interface provides image control. On that image control, load this image. Load this image on image control. Front end applications are providing image control. Load this image binary data on image control. Then you can see. No, in the back end only, if you want to see the image, this is the way. Using SQL developer, it is possible. Select star from EMP2, BLOB data type. Double click on BLOB. Icon we are getting. Here view as image. Image I am seeing. This is a listen image only. So like this we can check. And even because of we didn't give read write permission for EMP1 for B file data type, it didn't work at that time because we didn't give read write permission to Raju. Now I have given. Now is it working or not? Check here. Now it is working now. See here. For B file also it is working. Observe. Previously it was not worked. Are you understanding? This is EMP1. This is B file name path. This is B file data type. That's it. So generally in the real time, what we do is we take the help of front end application. We take the help of front end application here. Those front end applications are providing image controls. On that image control, we load this image binary data. To load like that, Java is providing java.sql package. Using that java.sql package that has ready-made classes, ready-made methods, using that load this image on image control. Then you can see the image. To see the image, we have to take the help of front-end application. Is it clear about B file and BLOB, sir? Okay. So topic is over. So finally, the conclusion is, if you want to maintain image path, B file. If you want to store image in the table, BLOB. In the notes, every point very clearly mentioned, sir. Try it, practice it, learn it, put it aside. If you have any doubts, ask me, I will explain. Okay. On Monday, I explain about what is that bulk bind in the collections. In the collections, nested table is there and VRA is there. This we discuss in the first 15 minutes. I can cover it. Maximum 1 hour, maximum half an hour. After that, dynamic SQL topic is there. This is 15 minutes only. So in first 1 hour, I can finish this PL SQL. So on Monday, definitely I finish PL SQL, sir. And we start third module. The third module, first topic, sequences. How to generate sequential numbers, the table. This part we discuss on Monday. On Monday, I finish PL SQL. Then we start module 3. Okay. So in next week by Friday, maximum by Friday, I try to finish your course. Okay. Thank you, everyone. See you on Monday. Okay. Online students, just 4 or 5 sessions left. That's it. Okay. So maximum by Friday. By next week, Friday, I try to finish your course. If you have any doubts, type in the chat box. Otherwise, you can leave. Is any doubts? Yes, any doubts? Okay. Thank you, everyone. I'm leaving the session. See you tomorrow.